Hello and welcome to AJ's Ghetto Gourmet. Today we're going to make shrimp scampi, but we're just going to make it for one because there's just me here. We'll be right back with that. Thank you. So what we're going to need is some garlic, some minced garlic, basil leaves, herb and garlic spice, some arbol, some turmeric, I think that's how it's said, some rice, some shrimp, sweet peas, butter, and then we're going to garnish that with some olives and paprika. Now, for a one serving, you're only going to need a half a cup of dry rice, quarter cup of the sweet peas, and a half a stick of the butter, and then however many shrimp you want. And then all of these spices here, you're going to put about 2 tablespoons of the minced garlic and just about a quarter tablespoon of the garlic powder, just a little bit of basil, just a little bit of the herb and garlic, and all of these other spices, just a pinch of them for flavor. As you can see, I've already got my garlic and just a little patty of butter in with that garlic for right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to just saute this up a little bit and let that garlic get browned up just a hair. We're going to candy that garlic. Now, because we're using real butter, we want to keep the fire on this really low. We don't want to burn the butter. We just want it to cook into the garlic here and honey that up, glaze it up, so to speak. And then we're going to add a little bit of the powdered garlic to that once we get it candied up. Now, when you're making your rice, if you put a half a cup of dry rice, you need 1 cup of water to go with that. So what we've done here is we put our water, our rice, and our sweet peas all together. We've turned it on high. We've let it boil for about 4 minutes, turned it off, put the lid on there, and we're going to let that set there until we're done cooking everything else. Okay, so this garlic's been cooking for a few minutes. Now we're going to add some of this powdered garlic to it. We're going to add some of this herb and garlic. Then we're going to add some adobo, not too much, just a little bit. And then my favorite, the turmeric, if you can read that. Just a little bit, not too much of that. And then when you're using basil, always use the shaker part. So now that we've got that done, we're going to stick this butter in with it. If I can get this butter out of here. Give me a second here. Now this is the rest of that half a stick of butter right here. We're going to put that in there, and then we're going to get that melted down, and then we're going to put the shrimp to it. Okay guys, so my butter's melted. I've put my shrimp in there. The shrimp's already cooked, but I like to use raw, but this is a lot easier for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a lid on this, and I've got my flame turned down as low as I can get it. Because the shrimp's already cooked, I'm not too worried about the shrimp not getting cooked. I just don't want to burn that butter. And I need to give that rice a little bit more time to finish cooking. Okay guys, so here we go. This is the finished plate here. I arranged the shrimp in a circle around it, put one in the center. All of that butter and garlic was put right here in the center over that center piece of shrimp. Then we garnished it with a couple of olives on a pretty stick. Then I dusted the whole plate with the paprika. Makes it all look pretty. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my show today. And I also hope you noticed that all of my skillets had the handles to where little kids couldn't grab a hold of and try to look in it. The last thing you want is one of your kids to grab a hot skillet and burn themselves because they spilt it on them. So always keep your handles out of reach of little children, okay? Like and subscribe, and we'll make something else tomorrow. Thank you. And guys, always remember, I don't really measure stuff because I'm just an old cook. I go by my own taste. And that's the way you should cook too. Always taste the spice you're going to put in a dish if you've never used it. That gives you an idea of how much you really want to put in there, no matter what the recipe says you need to put, okay? That way, you have a dish that's customized for you. And that's the way I cook. This particular dish right here, with the shrimp, the rice, and all the spices, cost me less than $3.50 to make it. Trust me, it is absolutely delicious.